All right, guys, I'm back. Free NBA daily bets. My name is Eric, and I love y'all. I really do. For like the good amount of you guys that listen to the show every single day, I really want to keep doing this, man. I don't have the time, and I love watching playoff basketball. And I'm doing this in the middle of the halftime of the national championship game with Florida and Houston right now. Like, I'd rather be watching that than doing this podcast. But I've made it in my mind that I'm going to finish this thing out, do from the beginning of the season all the way to the end of the regular season. And yeah, go, and I really don't think I'm going to do it in the playoffs, guys. I really don't. I'm sorry, guys, but just follow me at Twitter at EasyMoneyWins, at EasyMoneyWins for all of my official plays and all my communication, all my thoughts and feelings and leans and all that stuff. So let's get into it. First game up, we got a lot to talk about. There's like 10 games, so go through it in a good manner. First game up, we got the Atlanta Hawks. Ooh, I like this game already. This is a good start to the day, guys. This is a good damn start to the day, man. At the Orlando Magic, the spread is -4.5 to Orlando, the home favorite. Over under is at 225. And these games, their interdivisional opponents, their first two meetings went under this number for sure. But right now, just the way Atlanta's playing defense, I can only look overs to Atlanta the rest of the way out. If they make the playoffs, the only way I'm not betting under, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. Yeah, it's over or pass for me. Everyone looks good to go for Atlanta. I know these two teams play again in the last game of the season. So this is the last road trip for Atlanta, 3-game road trip here. And they'll play Orlando last game of the season on Sunday. For the Magic, everybody's healthy. Cole Anthony's healthy. And then let's see. So Atlanta finally beat Utah, so they got their win. Orlando, they haven't played in a while, I don't think. Yeah, they've had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. They got a 4-day weekend. That's crazy, man. They only have 4 games left. Let me pull up the standings real quick. I forgot about all this stuff. These two teams are the play-in. They're locked into the play-ins. The play-ins are set pretty much, guys. This game will determine who hosts the home game for the first play-in. Well, I guess the Bulls could catch Atlanta too, but damn, I guess the Heat could catch Atlanta too. There's a lot of moving pieces here. Orlando definitely wants to make the playoffs. Jamal Mosley, they made the playoffs last year, took Cleveland to 7 games. They feel like they can play Boston and Cleveland tough. I really do believe they think that. So they're going to want to win this game, guys. Bottom line, I love Orlando in the spot, -4.5. I think they win by 7 or 8. I really, really like that. That's going to be a play for sure for me tomorrow, guys. All right, next game up. We got, and obviously Orlando team total over. I mean, why not? And then next game up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies at the Charlotte Hornets. And there's a lot of tabs up. It hasn't been a slate like this, I guess Sunday there was a lot of games. Let's see here. Where are we at? Memphis at Charlotte. Charlotte played kind of tough last game, right? If I remember correctly. I think they covered. Or no, they didn't. They scored a lot of points against Chicago, but they did not cover. So Ja Morant's off the injury report. He's good to go. Charlotte, let's see what the heck's going on with their crazy-ass injury report. So Josh Green and Damian Baugh are the only ones on there. I believe they're out. Of course, my internet's kind of going weird right now. Okay, but anyways, Memphis has won 2 in a row. Memphis, man, their situation here, they are tied for the 5th seed. They have the same amount of losses as Denver does in the 4th seed. So they're at 8th seed. They could jump to the 4th or 5th seed. Mostly not really likely because they don't hold the tiebreakers against Minnesota and Golden State, I believe. So I don't think they're really going to have a chance to get there. So there's that. But anyways, Charlotte, they gave up a ton of points. It's the last week of the season. Last home game of the season for Charlotte. I really don't think that matters, but they'll talk it up like it matters. It'll be front end of back-to-back. They play Wednesday at Toronto. Memphis, no back-to-back here. Yeah, but I mean, they need to win. They got a little bit of juice right now. Spreads minus 13.5. Over-unders at 230. So what's 115 plus 7? 122.5? Grizzlies team total. That's the only way I could look in this game, guys. I don't trust the Grizzlies to win by 14 right now. They haven't. I mean, they beat Utah at Utah, but Utah doesn't play any defense. Like the Hornets, they'll try to play some defense. The reason they gave up so many points, well, they gave up a lot of points the last 3 games in a row. It's last home game of the year. They probably, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not betting that shit. Next game up. Next game up. We have the Washington Wizards at the Indiana Pacers. Spread is minus 18.5. Total is 238.5. Now, Indiana just likes to score, guys. We know this. I can only look over in this game. Pascal Siakam's questionable. Ben Shepherd's questionable. Everybody else is good to go. These two teams have played a lot recently, I believe. Indiana's won both. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, I'm seeing that right. Oh, they beat them, but 162 to 109 on March 27th. Damn. Okay. Let's see the standings for Indiana. The standings, they're pretty much locked into that 4th seed with 4 games left to go in the season. I mean, Milwaukee's not going to catch them. I mean, they could, but nah, they're not going to catch them. They're 3 games behind the Knicks. This really is like there's no motivation for Indiana here, really, guys. I mean, they do play Cleveland a couple times, but Cleveland has locked up the 1 seed, I believe. Is that right? Let me see. Clinch conference. Not yet. They just need to win 1 more game in Cleveland. So, like those last 2 games, so Indiana plays Cleveland 2 more times, Thursday and Sunday, but those games won't mean anything. So they could easily beat Cleveland those games. I guess they could say like, hey, like let's just officially clinch it. Let's beat Washington and then we clinch the 4 seed, and that's that. But it's Indiana, guys. They play with their food. They really don't give a crap about Washington. Washington. Let's see who's playing for them really quick, and then we'll move on to the next game because I'm not betting this shit either. Chris Middleton looks to be out. Everybody else looks good to go. Marcus Smart looks good to go. Jordan Poole looks good to go. And again, guys, again, I've said this on a couple of podcasts. If you don't remember, these tanking teams, which it really makes no sense at all. If you look at the standings, the Wizards have 17 wins. They're going to be the 2nd worst team in the NBA unless they win 3 games, which they're not going to win 3 games. Okay, so like they're not going to pass Charlotte. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, they have nothing. I mean, goodness sakes, guys. Anyways, I'm saying all this because Jordan Poole, he'll only play 25 minutes in this game. He will only play 25 minutes. I guarantee you guys. He's not playing more than 30. I can promise you that. So just keep that in mind. If like you want to go on a limb and bet Wizards plus 18.5, just know Jordan Poole's not going to be there in the 4th quarter when you want him to be there. I guess Pacers minus 18.5 over 238.5. The game sucks. Next game up, we got the Chicago Bulls at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland is sitting Donovan Mitchell. I do know that. Anybody else? Let me see. Nobody else. Everyone else is good to go. Let's see. They've been doing more unders recently. I'm mad, man. I should have bet their team total under against Sacramento. I got scared off because like this team's not scoring a ton of points right now. I mean, I guess they did against the Clippers at home. It's kind of a revenge spot, though. And the Knicks on the second night of a back-to-back. I mean, with the Chicago guys, you can only look one way. But Chicago has a lot of people out. I remember that now. So Kobe White's out. Vucevic may be out. Giddey may be out. Lonzo Ball's out. Kevin Huerter's out. You know what? This might be a sneaky underplay because, I mean, I'm telling you right now, if Giddey and Kobe White are out, both of them are out, I don't care how, like, and Trey Jones and Kevin Huerter out, and you're going to have Javon Carter, Talen Horton-Tucker running the show. Like, those guys have some three-point shooting capabilities, but I don't trust them to get to 120 like they normally get. Yeah, and that total's high. 238.5. Man, I really don't think the Cavaliers are going to score. I mean, this is going to be a high-ass team total for them. 119 plus 6. That's like what? Yeah, 125, 124.5. I lean under Cavaliers, team total under. I kind of lean the game. I mean, if you want to get cute with the play, this might be the play to get cute with. If Giddey and Kobe White are out, I mean, the Bulls play no defense, but I don't see how they're going to score. And Cleveland likes to slow it down in the second half sometimes. I can only look under 238.5 guys if those guys don't play. I know that's kind of crazy, but that's how I feel about it. 124. Yeah, Cleveland team total under 124.5 too. Next game up. But really quickly before that, Chicago really doesn't have anything to play for. I mean, they kind of do. Like, if they want to try to get to the 8th seed. Personally, I think the coach and the organization knows that, like, I mean, I don't know what they think. They've been winning some games. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Josh Giddey probably plays, so I don't know. I'm going to stay off that game probably. Next game up. But yeah, I can only look Bulls plus 11 and over 238.5. I mean under 238.5. Celtics and Knicks. Man, I think the Knicks win this game. Guys. Let's take a look at this injury report for the Celtics. Wow. The entire starting lineup is questionable. Porzingis. Well, Holiday's probable. Tatum's questionable. Jaylen Brown's questionable. Derek White's probable. Okay, so Derek White and Holiday probably play. Probably one of Tatum and Brown plays, and Kristaps Porzingis probably does not play. Horford is out. Everybody else is good to go. They've owned the Knicks, guys. Just flat out owned the Knicks for a while now. They've won 3 in a row against them this year. They have 4 games left. They play Charlotte at home. Boston does on Friday and Sunday to close the season. They are. I mean, guys, they're not going to catch Cleveland. Cleveland will win one of their last 4 games to clinch the Eastern Conference. The Knicks can't catch them. The Knicks are pretty much nestled in there, the 3 seed, but it's just a pride thing at this point. Jalen Brunson, I don't think he played last game. Or did he? No. I think he did play last game. So, hold on. Let me see real quick. I'm pretty sure he did on Sunday. Let me see. Really fast. Let's see how many minutes he played. Yeah, he played. That's right. He played. So, they covered against the Suns. He played 34 minutes. I love Tom Thibodeau. I love this shit so much, man. I love this shit. Guy's been out for like 3 weeks. What happens when players come back from 3 weeks? Just look at Anthony Davis, right? He came back after like a month. 25 minutes max. 28 minutes, like before the game. Oh, he'll play maybe 28 minutes. Jalen Brunson hasn't played first game back 34 minutes. Pretty much normal workload. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, ramp yourself up in practice, get ready to go out there and freaking play 36 minutes, man. Goodness sakes, it's like freaking what? 8 minutes. He played 8 minutes a quarter. Like just space it out. Like the more thing, I feel like these NBA organizations or these teams are like, okay, I don't want him playing 30 minutes. Okay, but what if you did the 30 minutes and you played him like 10 minutes one quarter and 5 minutes the other quarter? You know, like that 10-minute stretch is a lot, and like that's what they do sometimes. But then they're like comfortable. Oh, well, we only play 30 minutes. Like, do the 38 minutes and do it 4-minute intervals. I mean, 36 minutes. So like 8 minutes a quarter, or yeah, 32 minutes. So do 4 minutes in the first 4 minutes. Take them out for a 4-minute break. 4-minute timeout. Put them in for another 4 minutes. You got the quarter break. Then start in the second quarter and so forth. You know, but I don't know. That's just me, guys. I don't know. But yes, kudos to Jalen Brunson and Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks organization playing 34 minutes. That's what's up, man. But yeah, so I like the Knicks here. I like the Knicks. I may take a flyer on them. Knicks +2. I think they win that game, guys. Boston has nothing to play for. Yeah, give me the Knicks. Give me the Knicks. Over unders 221.5. I lean under in that game. Celtics not interested. Knicks interested. Kind of like Knicks over their team total. Knicks team total over 109.5 or something like that. I don't love that. I'd like them to win more, but I think they get over that. An uninterested Boston team, I think they get over that. Next game up, guys. We got the New Orleans Pelicans at the Brooklyn Nets. Oh gosh, this game, man. Jose Alvarado is questionable. Jordan Hawkins is out. Kelly Olynyk is questionable. So let's see. They've been covering spreads now. They've been covering spreads. They've been losing and covering. So they covered again against Milwaukee. So let's see what else. Yeah, they've been covering, guys. Brooklyn's a mess, man. Man, that game pissed me off so much on Sunday. Oh my gosh, guys, you have no idea. I had the under 215.5 in that game against Toronto. Game was going under, no problem. Those two teams put up 75 damn points in the fourth quarter. Like, you can't make that shit up, man. You can't make that shit up. D'Angelo Russell out, Cam Johnson out, Day'Ron Sharpe out, Keon Johnson out. Yeah. So they're going to start their backups like they've been doing. Yeah, starting all their backups. So this is a complete backup fest here. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, like, that total was 129. It ended 129 on Sunday for Toronto. 14 points. 13 points above the total. Like, that was a fluke. That game should not have gone over. New Orleans games, they play bad defense on the road, but they can't score. Their last, I mean, guys, look at this. 107, 108, 98, 94, 95, 112. Like, this team can't score. No back-to-back for either of these teams. Wow, they got Brooklyn -2. I don't know, man. That's it's hard to bet Brooklyn right now. I mean, oh, sorry, guys. I was reading Brooklyn's. No, I wasn't. I was reading the Pelicans. Man, you want to pick a winner. This game is the 1-800-GAMBLER game of the day, man. Yeah, you bet on this shit. Go ahead and call the gambling hotline, man. You got an addiction, straight up. Because I'm telling you right now, there is no edge. No edge. Like, I would lean the more veteran team with the Pelicans +2. It's the only way I could look in this game. Over-unders 214. I can only bet under in this game. I'm not betting that game, guys. Next game up, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's take a look at the standings for Minnesota. They're in that big tie, that like 6-way, 5-way tie. Milwaukee Milwaukee's 2 games up on 1.5 games up on the Pistons for the 5th seed. I think the Bucks. Let's see who they got left on their schedule. I know Giannis is probable. I mean, he missed the last game just because of a second night of a back-to-back. They play the Pelicans on Thursday. Oh, wow. They play Detroit. Wow. They play Detroit back-to-back on Friday and Sunday. Oh, that's really interesting. So, if they lose to Minnesota, wow. So, those 2 teams will fight it out for the 5th seed if they really care to do that. That's the key, guys. Because, again, I've said on this podcast, if I were Detroit or Milwaukee, I would much rather play the Knicks right now than Indiana. Indiana made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. They are, like, explosive on offense. The Knicks, just getting Jalen Brunson back. They've had their defensive lapses this year. Detroit's had success against the Knicks this year. You know, I would much rather than play the Knicks. So maybe the Pistons lost to Sacramento yesterday. I mean, I wouldn't say on purpose, but maybe they are trying to back into that 6th seed. Who knows, guys? Who knows what's going on here? So, the only thing we do know is that Minnesota really wants to win this damn game. That's what we do know. They've won 5 in a row. Got Memphis at Memphis on Thursday. Milwaukee's at home against the Pelicans on Thursday. Let's take a look here. Wow, they got it -3.5. Wow, -4 popping up for Timberwolves, the road favorite. I can only look Minnesota in this game too. The Bucks are not in good form. Like, yeah, they've won 4 in a row, but they beat Miami without Tyler Hero. They beat the 76ers, who suck. They beat the Pelicans, who suck. They beat the Phoenix Suns, who suck, especially on the road. So, like, this little 4-game win streak that they have right here, it is fluky for sure. And they had to go to overtime with Miami without Tyler Hero. That just kind of tells you everything right there. And before that, they lost to all good teams. Denver, Knicks, Atlanta is a good offensive team. So, yeah, I can only look Minnesota -3.5. You know what? And I might bet that. I really don't like fading home teams like Milwaukee, but go ahead and give me Mini -3.5. I think they win that game, guys. I think they do. They don't want to be in the play-in tournament. This team, I really like that. I really like that. Over under 222.5. This is a little interesting because Milwaukee plays no defense, but then, let me see. This 4-game win streak, they've played against opponents who don't play any defense, except for Miami. So that game was going to go under if it didn't go to overtime. Well, no, it was going to go over, actually, I think, regardless of overtime. But let's see. Where was the last time they played someone with defense? Oh, the Knicks. And it was 116-107, so that's 223. Still 223 points. That would have went over this total here. Them at home, I mean, I kind of like that over. I don't see why not. And yeah. I mean, that over feels right. Minnesota, Milwaukee, over 222. I mean, I'm not in love with it, but it's something to think about. Minnesota team total over. I mean, Milwaukee doesn't play good defense, guys. They just don't right now. I don't know what it is, but they're not playing good defense, guys, at all. I really like. I think that's an even safer bet. Minnesota over 111. Minnesota on the road. Scored 114 at Philly. 103. Only 110 before the overtimes at Denver. I don't know. I got to pause on that. I'll pause on that. But yeah, Minnesota minus 3.5. I like it, guys. I like that. Next game up, we have the Los Angeles Lakers. Whoa, sorry. I just pushed my microphone up. Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, rematch. Lakers at the Thunder. Damn. Minus 13.5. Minus 14. Who's out for the Lakers? Let's see. Oh, everybody's questionable. Let me see. I guess the Lakers got nothing to play for. Yeah, they have nothing to play for because they hold the tiebreaker against the Nuggets. Is that correct? They have to. Yeah, they do hold the tiebreaker over the Nuggets. So, what about the Clippers, though? They're only 2 games. So they have 4 games left. Clippers, Nuggets. Nuggets have 3 games left. But the Clippers, Warriors, they have the tiebreaker over the Warriors. Do they have the tiebreaker over all the other teams? I don't know, but yeah, I don't think they have a better Western Conference record. So tiebreakers go head to head, and then Western Conference tiebreakers, they're 34-14. They're the second best record in the Western Conference. Like, if they lose out, they'll still have a better Western Conference record against all the teams below them if they lose out. So, yeah, Los Angeles is kind of sitting pretty. Let's see who they play left in their schedule. They must play a cakewalk. They play at Dallas on Wednesday. Okay. I see what's happening here. The Luka returning to Dallas game. So, yeah, that's what's happening here. Okay, I was about to say. The JJ Redick knows what this game. Everybody knows what this damn game means to Luka going back to Dallas. They're gonna punt the game at OKC tomorrow, even though it's a short travel night. They will punt the game because 1, they really don't need to win this game. I mean, if they did, they would solidify they would officially clinch the 3 seed. But if they just beat Dallas, then they clinch the 3 seed. And if not, then they play Portland at Portland on Sunday to officially clinch the 3 seed. So they're in the driver's seat. They're well in control of their destiny right here. The Lakers are. Let's see what the official injury designation is for Luka, Austin Reeves, and LeBron. So Bronny James is questionable with an illness. Okay. Dorian Finney-Smith is questionable. Gabe Vincent is questionable. Rui Hachimura is out. Austin Reeves is questionable. LeBron James is questionable. Luka Doncic is questionable. So, man, they're just making shit up. LeBron with a groin. It's been his ankle the whole year, right? Now it's just a groin. Luka's got a groin. I feel like they're making this stuff up, guys. Austin Reeves sprained right ankle. He had the hip contusion. Like, when did he sprain his ankle? Unless I'm just not remembering stuff. Gabe Vincent's questionable too. Man, what? Oklahoma City has nothing to play for. Let me see. 64-14. Well, I guess they're still technically in the running for. I mean, they could catch. No, they're up on Cleveland. They're up on Cleveland for NBA Finals home court advantage if they're that interested in it. Okay, let's see Oklahoma City's injury report here. Everyone's healthy, good to go, except for the backup, Jalen Williams, the backup center. They have lost 2 in a row now. Is that the first time they lost 2 in a row all year? No, they lost 2 in a row back in November. That was the second time they lost 2 in a row. They haven't lost 3 in a row. They're going to win this game, guys. They play at Phoenix on Wednesday. This is kind of crazy. Hold on. This is a weird ass schedule for the Thunder in theory. This is their last home game of the regular season. Their next home game won't be until like next Friday or something. Or next Saturday. Like the 19th. That's kind of weird, guys. I think they get up for this one, man. I think they do. I can only look Thunder minus 14, and I really might. I think I am gonna play it. OKC minus 14. They're not. Man, the Thunder. I mean, the Lakers are not playing a lot of these guys. I think the line's already telling us that. The over/under's 226. 113 plus 7. Man, Thunder over 120. I mean, the Thunder just blow teams out. I think they want to blow this team out, even if no one plays. That's the only way I could look, guys. So yeah, I like OKC minus 14 more though. I do not trust the backups for LA. They did this a couple games ago and they got throttled. I think was it by the Bucks? It might have been by the Bucks. I don't trust the backups for the Lakers at all, guys. OKC lives by winning by 20. So give me OKC. I'm probably going to bet that before the night's over. I got to get me some of that OKC money right here. Next game up, we got the Golden State Warriors at the Phoenix Suns. Are the Phoenix Suns officially eliminated? Please, God, tell me they are. No, they're not officially eliminated. I wish they were, because then they would just throw in the towel even more than what they are or what they've have done already. So they're 2 games back. Let's see. The Mavericks have 3 games left. They're going to lose on Wednesday, so they'll get 42 losses. So they'll be 1 loss back. But they got to win. Who does Phoenix play? Nah, I don't know why we're going through this exercise. Phoenix is a dead team. They're not making the play-in tournament. They've lost 6 in a row. They play Oklahoma City on Wednesday. I mean, I guess they could win that game because Oklahoma City could just like clinch everything tomorrow night pretty much. Then they play San Antonio on Friday. I guess they could win that game at home. Yeah, Sacramento. I don't know, guys. I'm telling you, this team's done. Golden State has everything to play for, literally everything to play for. I think Golden State team total over is the way to go here, guys. It'll be 114 plus 4, 118. Golden State over 114. I mean, hold on, it's not 114. It's going to be 118. Over 118 and a half, probably something like that. I think that's good money. Phoenix will play what their version of hard is, which is just try to score the basketball as much as possible and continue to not play any defense at all. That's what they do. They don't play any defense. They don't care about defense. Let's see if Kevin Durant has any chance of playing in this game. Nope, he's out. He's ruled out. Nick Richards ruled in. Bradley Beal's back already. We know that for a couple games. They're at home. They're going to give up a shit ton of points. Yeah, over. Golden State Warriors over. I'd lean Warriors minus 8. I don't love it. The Phoenix may give some like heroic shooting performance and cover and lose by 5 or 6. Who knows? I think Warriors team total over is the most predictable outcome in that game. I think they get close to 120. Everyone should be good to go for them. This is front end back to back for both of these teams though, as they play the Warriors play the Spurs on Wednesday, so that is something to think about a little bit. They need to win this game, though. I still like the team total over. I think I'm going to get there with Golden State team total over, guys. Last game, and I like full game over, too. Over 228, I lean that way. Yeah, next game up, last game of the night. We got the San Antonio Spurs at the Los Angeles Clippers. Spreads minus 12.5 for the Clippers, home favorite. Over unders 227.5. And I'm mad at this Clippers team, man. I bet them team total over against the Pelicans. They did not get there, and then of course they just scored a shit ton of points against Dallas. So yeah, Kawhi Leonard's questionable with his knee. Amir Coffey's out. I mean, damn, we got to see. Kawhi Leonard hurt his knee around this time last year before the playoffs. So, I mean, they're probably going to be very careful with him. If he's not feeling good at all, he probably won't play. They've won 4 in a row. Yeah, they had their little offensive outburst. They've been winning with defense still. San Antonio, it is a front end back to back. They do play Houston at home on Wednesday. That's an important game for them if Houston actually wants to try to win that game, because they've locked up the 2 seed pretty much. Especially with the Lakers tanking tomorrow's game, they will officially clinch that 2 seed. They will officially clinch that 2 seed tomorrow with the Lakers loss. So they'll have nothing to play for against the Clippers at all, except for pride on Wednesday. So Clippers need to win this game, take care of this game. I think they stifle San Antonio. They've been holding teams to no points at all. See what their team total for the Spurs is. It'd be 114 minus 7, minus 6. 108.5. I think that sounds right. I don't think the Clippers get to 110. I would like Kawhi Leonard in there first. Let me see. Let me see what the Spurs have been doing offensively. They've been battling. They've been doing what they do. They've only gotten over 108 points. 1, 2. Well, the last 2 games they have. They haven't played a lick of defense still. I don't know. They played Golden State on Wednesday. I don't know, guys. I guess I'd lean minus 12.5. Lean under 227.5. That's the way I'm looking, guys. All right. That's it, guys. Appreciate y'all for listening as always. I'll see you on tomorrow's show.